Alright, Shalom. Ashar Kadash, Wa Shabbat Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, growing and learning and building in faith. First and foremost, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and labor in this word and doctrine as they are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. Enough respect, blessings and salutations to the Akim pushing this gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's sake. To you few sisters who are doing the right thing, to you I say Shalom, and may the blessings of election fall upon your household. Wa Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So yeah, as you can see from your on your screen, the headline, of the times that we're in, man, it's evils are increasing upon the earth. Okay, more famines, pestilence, all right, rumors of war. Again, these things are going to just increase and increase. Okay, now this is an article from Sky News dated 15th of December 2022. Okay, and the headline reads, Strep A, 3 more children die as pharmacists told they can supply alternative penicillin. Serious shortage protocols have been issued for 3 medicines as the government moves to respond to increased demand amid a rise in cases that has seen at least 19 children die since September. Okay, and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is in control, and best believe it came from him. Alright, so let's read. 3 more children are confirmed to have died from Strep A in the UK. New figures show as pharmacists have been told they can supply alternative penicillin. Data from the UK's Health Security Agency shows that at least 19 children have now died across the UK from the invasive form of the disease. 16 of those children have died in England since September. 3 other deaths of children have been recorded in Northern Ireland and Wales. Yesterday, health officials launched an investigation into whether the death of a child in Powys was linked to Strep A after a confirmed death in Penarth Vale of Glamorgan in early December. Last week, a pupil at a school in Sussex became the 16th known to have died by that point in the UK since September. Also yesterday, the funeral was held in Belfast for Stella Lily McCorkindale, a 5-year-old girl who died after contracting Strep A. So far since September, there have been 111 cases of the most serious form of Strep A, called IGAS, in children aged 1 to 4, compared to 194 cases in that age group across the whole year between 2017 and 2018, the last time the figures peaked. Alright. There's nothing new under the sun. Okay. So there's more and more pestilences. So I thought I'd look up the definition of pestilence.
Pestilence.
Oxford Dictionary online. Goes into a fatal epidemic disease, especially a bubonic plague. Okay, from the Latin pestis, a plague. Latin pestilentia, Old French pestilence. Okay, so I'm going to get a precept. Book of Matthew, chapter 24. So you have to bear with me if the app loads. This is Book of Matthew, chapter 24, in verse 3. And as he, Yahushai, sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Okay. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Strip down to verse 7 for the point. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay. And that's what we've been seeing. Okay. Rumors of war, famines, pestilences, earthquakes, tsunamis, all manner, all forms of natural disasters. Okay. The plagues are coming down on Babylon the Great, just like in ancient Egypt. Alright? So nothing new under the sun. Let's get another precept. The book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous? Cut off, right? Just because, that that illness plagued, those children from their young ages, okay? Just because, the kids, in the eyes of the people in this world, they'll think that they're innocent, they have done nothing wrong, alright? But, those children have obviously done something wrong in their past life, alright, and have received their judgment via the pestilence sent by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? Alright, and the Lord, okay, would not punish righteous, alright, the righteous for the fun of it, okay? Let's get another precept, alright? Because, these pharmacists running out of, certain medical equipment, and, true medicine actually comes from the earth. That's actually the book of Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach. I believe it's chapter 38. It's verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which he may have of him, for the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. Right? So ultimately, it's the Most High that heals you. Of course. Yeah, of course you take herbs and, adopt better health habits, to, build back your health. You pray over it. But of course, the Most High heals you. But Esau Edom, he doesn't push or promote a holistic herbal lifestyle. He wants you to rely on his pharmacy, his pharmakia, right, which is basically witchcraft, which for the most part sometimes can cause damage, more damage to the health, right, because true medicine comes from the earth, as we'll read on. Verse 3, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. An example of that, at least to my knowledge, is, Dr. Sebi, Alfredo Darrington Bowman, okay? He claimed he cured, cancer, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, amongst other, diseases. Verse 4, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them, right? He that is wise will not, not avoid them, they'll make use of them, okay? You got your ginger, okay? Sea moss, just to name a couple. Let's get a second address. It's going completely by the spirit here, nothing planned or written down. And we're going now, second address, chapter 15, verse 48. And it reads, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, therefore saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Okay, so the Lord is no respecter of persons, man. Okay, whether you're old, young, okay, rich or poor, whatever position you hold in society, alright, you can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright. If there's any more in that article, we'll carry on. Meanwhile, serious shortage protocols have been issued for 3 types of penicillin as the government moves to respond to increased demand as a result of Strep A outbreaks. The protocols will help mitigate supply issues and allow pharmacists to issue alternative forms of medicine if they do not have the specific medication prescribed. So shortages on medication. Okay. And, you saw Edom, they don't have the most time their mind at all to think and be like, oh, no, we should seek help from the Lord. No, he relies on his medicine or his way of health. Right, he relies on his own power. Right, and it reads: some pharmacists have criticised the government for being out of touch after mooting proposals to give antibiotics to children in schools to help fend off illnesses, including Strep A. And amid concerns, some parents have been resorting to using old or out-of-date antibiotics they found at home to treat their children. It is understood health officials do not believe the number of scarlet fever infections has yet peaked, suggesting more deaths are likely. Okay, more judgments playing out. Anyone who suspects Strep A infection is encouraged to seek medical help, such as visiting nhs.uk, contacting 111 or visiting their GP, general practitioner surgery. The symptoms to look out for are fever, sore throat, swollen glands, difficulty swallowing, headache, or scarlet fever, which causes a sandpaperish rash on the body and a swollen tongue. In the week ending 4th of December, there were 1,131 cases of scarlet fever notified to the UK HSA in England and Wales, up from 991 the previous week and 950 the week before. According to the government, the new protocols for penicillin are a standard procedure used frequently to manage temporary and potential medicine supply issues. The government says this is a simple and a safe, effective way to ensure that medicines continue to be available. However, some pharmacists believe that authorities have been dishonest, and an investigation has already been launched into the skyrocketing price of penicillin since the spike in cases. We've got a video on Strep A as well. Usually when a patient presents a prescription by law, the pharmacist can only supply what is on the prescription. If the medicine isn't available, the patient must be sent back to the prescriber to get a new prescription for an alternative. I'll just read a few more things on this article. So I could play this and see what it says. Just a couple minutes of it.
Parents are being urged.
Let's see if it will do it. Forget it. Let's say it anyway. So that's the condition, alright, that the world's in. Just look up pestilence on item online. From 1300, any infectious or contagious disease, fatal epidemic from Old French pestilence, plague, epidemic, and directly from Latin pestilentia, as we read on the Oxford Google. It goes into infected, unwholesome, noxious. Okay. Get to the word pest. 1550s. Plague, pestilence, epidemic, disease, from French pest, from Latin pestis, deadly contagious disease. Alright. There's more to come. Okay, you already have the MP. You still have the Crown. Okay. Crown 19. Got to speak in code words, of course. Throw off the algorithm. Let's get one more scripture and we'll just close out. This is Deuteronomy 32 in verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Alright, so if the Most High wants, alright, judgment to be played out, nothing can stop it. If he wants a death to happen, or multiple deaths to happen, then so be it. If he wants them to be wounded, alright, that recover later, then that's the Most High's will, and there's nothing one can do about it. So with that, I'm gonna end it there. I don't want Ratazar. It was edifying, Salakia, to the elect of the nation of Israel. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. And in closing, to give unlimited praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. So with that, Ashar Kadash, wa Shabbat Shalom to the elect. Kwame Yasharala, we got next, Lord willing. Ababa Ball, Shabbat Shalom.